Hello everyone, I am Frank Martin. Welcome back to a New Orleans Saints offensive breakdown from a fan's perspective. This is week 7. The Saints coming off a bye, traveled to Tampa Bay for one of the most entertaining games of the year. And they got another victory, that's right. It was very entertaining, especially the way the game ended, that last play and all that. Heady play there. We're not going to delve too much into that because, as you know, this is an offensive breakdown, and I am a fan of the New Orleans Saints. My history, well, I wanted to learn as much as I could about my offense, and didn't find a lot on the internet, so I decided to do this. I don't know much. I'm not a pro scout, not a coach. I've said that before. I just love my team, and I kind of want to show you what I found out about them. So this is what I learned. We delve into week number 7 in the NFL, the Saints at the Tampa Bay Bucks. Despite the fact that the Saints won this game, it didn't start very well for them. They came off their victory over the San Diego Chargers, and this is not what they needed. 14-0 hole, a bad interception from Drew Brees, just like that, 14-0. Then drive 3, the offense took off, 8-play, 80-yard drive, Marcus Colston touchdown from 17 yards out. It's 14-7. Of course, the Bucks answer back with Vincent Jackson, 21-7. But the Saints would answer back with a 9-play, 80-yard drive, and it culminated with a 9-yard Sproles touchdown catch. 21-14 at that point. Why did I mention that last drive? Because it had a very key play that got the Saints a huge chunk of yards, and it was a fun play to break down. Here it is. 11:28 left in the second quarter, 2nd and 8 from the New Orleans 34. Saints line up in 20 personnel, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. One of those is Sproles, and he's flanked out to the left of Drew Brees as a wide receiver. Well, the Saints come out in a balanced set, 2 by 2. 2 receivers to the left, of course one of those is Sproles, and 2 receivers to the right. Brees sends Sproles in motion to the right, creating a trips look on that side. Before we get to the play setup though, let's look at who follows Sproles. Is it a linebacker? Is it no one? Looks like the Bucks are outnumbered on the right now when the Saints finish their motion. It's 3-on-3 on what will be the play side. But I want to point something out. One of those 3 that the Bucks are lining up out there is a safety. Look how far back he is off the ball. All right, let's look at what the play diagram looks like. The Saints are setting up a screen look, a wide receiver screen look, to Darren Sproles with 2 blockers in front of him. But on this play, Drew Brees pumps and fakes a pass to Darren Sproles. Quarterback Eric Wright bites on the play. As we fast forward just a little bit, the ball is in the air, and look who's wide open. Devery Henderson down the sideline. It's a 30-yard gain for the New Orleans Saints. It flips the field. The Saints would score. It'd be 21-14 just a few plays later. I love the diagram of that play. That was something that you set up. The Bucks see something in film. They know you want to throw the ball quickly to Darren Sproles, and you do the exact opposite. One of the cool touchdowns, the next touchdown that I think tied the game up at 21 was Joseph Morgan's 48-yard touchdown reception. That was less of somebody dialing up a cool play and more of Drew Brees just throwing the ball as far as he possibly could. Because check it out, at the point of pass, Morgan is even with the cornerback on that side, lower on your screen. He just blows by him. If it was like, I don't know, Ben Roethlisberger or Joe Flacco, a guy with a cannon, that ball may have led Joseph Morgan into the end zone. But as you know, he flipped the defender and had one of the most exciting touchdowns of the year, so I'm not complaining anyways. We're going to move on. Play number 3 we're going to break down here is the touchdown pass to David Thomas. It was as easy as, well, I've already used taking candy from a baby, so how about easy as coming up with a good joke in this spot? Well, it was easy, trust me. The Saints run verticals against Tampa Bay defense, and it's a defense that's showing pressure. Look at the look. They've got those linebackers on the line threatening to come with immediate pressure up the middle. Well, off the play action and great run blocking up front by the New Orleans Saints, David Thomas gets a step on both middle linebackers. Now they're chasing. As we flip our view to the box angle, here's what Drew Brees sees. You kidding me? You're going to leave a guy that wide open? Easy touchdown pass. Drew Brees padding his stats. It looked like Drew Brees was hot. The end of the first quarter, start of the second, and into the third. It looked like he thought he could complete any pass, and I'm not going to argue with the guy. He was on fire during those periods I talked about. What happened was the Saints actually did what Saints fans want them to do. They were very balanced. They ran the ball on first down, ran the ball sometimes on second down, and set up third and shorts for themselves. And through tip passes, drops, bad throws, they just didn't convert a lot of third downs in the second half, so they actually had to hold on. But thankfully our defense knew the rules of the NFL, pushed out that Tampa Bay wide receiver on the last play of the game, and the Saints were victorious, 35-28, the final score, 2-4 on the season. Is that life? Playoff life I smell?
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Well, at that point, we all started to think that. We believed it, at least, that this team could come back from the 0-4 hole. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. This has been a Week 7 breakdown of your New Orleans Saints offense from a fan's perspective. I will see you next week for the worst game of my life. Please check it out. Thanks for watching.